So thanks everyone for starting to ask questions. This is really helpful as we're building up our presentations of different topics that you want to know about. So one of the main questions I get a lot, and the first question that was asked when I polled the audience is, what do the needles look like? That's really a concern. If you are apprehensive at all about treatment and you don't know if you want to try acupuncture, because you're maybe afraid of the needles. You've had a bad experience with needles. So for today, real quick, just want to show you what the needles look like. If you don't want to see what the needles look like, you might want to tune out right now. Here's a standard sort of issued needle. It's a 10 pack. It's a 1-inch needle. All of the needles are super thin, but this is sort of a sturdier, size, 20 by 30, we call it. But it's a 1-inch needle, and we don't count the length of this part, which is the handle. We're talking about the shaft. So the shaft of this needle is 1 inch. And as you can see, it's pretty thin. Can hardly register up on the screen. So I'm holding it kind of close to the camera. If I hold it back and get more of a perspective, it's, about the length of the tip of my finger. It bends really easily. When we're done with it, we always discard it in a sharps container, like so. We never reuse the needles, use them once only. Another size we have is the 1/2 inch needle. This one is really thin. It's thinner than the one I just showed you. It has a red handle because the color, this brand uses a color coding system. So the red handle tells me how thin it is. This is a 16 by 15, and the 16 indicates the gauge of the needle. Really thin, really flexible, as you can see. So that's super skinny. It comes with a handy little guide tube so that if I put the needle inside of the guide tube, it helps me to guide in where I'm going to insert it. So I'm just going to actually put it right on my hand there. And there you go. You can see I've barely even felt that. And take it out, discard it. There are also the green handles, very similar, even thinner. So I'll use these on the face or really sensitive parts of the body or sensitive people or, children. I kind of call this my pediatric needle. And then that's pretty much it for now. So there's your question answered about what the needles look like. Let me know if you have any other things you want to know about what we do here.